Hello and welcome back to Rare Intuitive Gems. Before I get started, I'm going to do a really quick prayer. God, angels, ancestors, and guides, please guide me to the collective's energy, only helping me guide them for their highest good and their highest good only. Remove me and allow me to be the pierced channel for the white light. Archangel Michael, come in and protect me as I channel these messages. Archangel Raphael, protect the hearts of all involved. Archangel Metatron, give me as well as the collective clarity. Ashe. So, I want to tell you guys that I have some channel messages. There is some gossip that is moving out. Also, there has been a attachment to you. Someone attached something to you and they have used this attachment to keep you in a state of, I'm hearing like others being able to have something to gossip about, where if it wasn't for this attachment, they wouldn't have anything to talk about. They wouldn't have, I'm hearing they wouldn't have anything to say. But it's moving. So you could be like, all of a sudden your nose is running a lot. It's a lot of mucus coming out. But when that mucus comes out, flush it. Or if you wrap it, if you put it in like a trash can or a trash bag, tie that bag up and take it out soon, because I'm getting like that read that I have, the Lord world has to surrender. I'm getting that energy of God is clearing something out inside of you, so there could be, so the gossip could end. There's some type of gossip that is going on about you, around you. I'm seeing someone having a conversation about you. You're standing right here and you're so focused that you don't see them standing. I'm seeing someone like 6'6", and I'm seeing the other people like 5 foot, and you're so focused on what you're doing that you're not seeing or hearing. This person that put this on you or has tried to sway you, I'm getting that they did this due to, I keep hearing that song, and I'm almost positive this is not the words to this song, but this is how I'm hearing it. There's a thief in this old building, y'all, and my soul. But I'm hearing my soul is saying you got to move. And I know that's not the words, but that's how I'm hearing it. It's somebody that's in your midst or in your energy field, in your family, in close proximity to you. So this could have been somebody that you had a close relationship with, a friend. But this is a person that I'm getting like has been trying to steal your joy. It's like I have to have something to talk about so others don't see me. I have to do things to make myself look better. Give me 3. All right. Clarify. Intuitively, I'm getting that there was some type of knowledge you had. There was something that happened, insight, that brought some insight to this situation. You could have asked God to bring forth the truth of this situation, of these people. I'm hearing their intentions, and because you were seeking the truth, you didn't just open up your mind, but God allowed you to open up them. And you ended up strengthening your boundaries and strengthening your bond with the divine. Clarify. It's like you began to walk your path, strengthening your intuition, strengthening your discernment, strengthening. I'm seeing somebody doing weights, but I'm getting that this is you strengthening in the spirit realm. Your spirit has been, I'm hearing that your spirit was once docile. You got to a place of experiencing or seeing your passion and how you following the path of your passions. And I'm getting your passion is, you could be a truth seeker. I'm hearing blow the whistle. Whoo, 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 blow the whistle. Whoo, whoo, whoo. But you found unconditional love on this journey of enlightenment. There go clarity right there. There's a golden line that you have walked into. I'm getting others are so afraid of this. They may not never say this, but I'm getting them being terrified of you having or gaining this knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. The only thing that's not here is 4 and 5. 4 is your stability. And 5 is your change. You've already done the change. You've already strengthened your boundaries. You've already created the foundation. Now it's coming to pass. You've gotten to a place of hearing your inner voice. You forgave the people that have hurt you in the past. And that's how you ended up being able to let these attachments go, or allow them to fall by the wayside or fall out of your life. Yeah. You've evolved. You've gotten to a place of evolution on this journey. You're aware of this being a divine path. And you're starting to see the beauty in it, and not being so encapsulated with the day-to-day struggles or the day-to-day chaos that happens. The things that were sent to influence you. It's like you taking the steps that's necessary, but also knowing when it's time for you to rest, or when there's a need for you to rest. You're seeing things. You're seeing things black and white, but the way that connotation is usually used, where you're seeing things black and white, it's like no gray area. But for you, I'm seeing that you're seeing the darkness, but you're also seeing the light in that darkness. Wherever there's a challenge, I'm seeing you are seeing that. There's going to be a total transformation before you turn 41. But this is going to come from you listening to the voice within. You realizing that divine is telling you exactly where you need to go, the people that you need to encounter, the things that you need to say, the moves you need to make. You're going to be able to make a difference in that voice where you once was hearing through ego. Now you're able to, or hearing through the darkness or the lower energies, or being able to be influenced by those. There's now a difference where you're not getting that. You're on a journey where you're seeing things differently. 5. Here's your 5. Here's your 5. That's the change. The change is your soul evolving. I'm getting that there are some people that don't know that you're taking this journey. People are not aware that you've taken this journey. It's like some people thought you weren't going to be brave enough to take it. It's like they've weighed you down with their projections, their mindset, the way that they do things, the way that the structures are, that they thought you would never find peace. But you got to a place of accepting what needed to pass on, what you needed to let go of, what needed to be free in your life. That could be person, place, or situations. And you just started to do what you love to do, and you found unconditional love in that moment. I'm seeing an older couple dancing in the rain. I'm hearing, I'm dancing in the rain. What a wonderful feeling. I'm dancing in the rain. Yeah, you've gotten to a place of understanding no is a complete sentence, and admitting when I'm hearing when you need to be vulnerable. There's a vulnerability about you that I'm getting like it's unmatched. So you can meet somebody and you're vulnerable, but you're detached all at the same time. And when you speak up about things that you feel, or your gifts speak, you allow your gifts to speak. I'm getting people are able to see a side of you that they never thought they would see, or they never associated it with you. They didn't associate that with you. I don't get that you had a mask on, but I'm getting that you kind of kept people at a distance. I'm hearing by far. So you kept people far. I'm hearing others they didn't know what you were capable of. But now they do. Clarify. You seeking this truth, you exploring your passions, you listening to your intuition, it has you in a state of being kind, being helpful, but at the same time, I'm getting like other people, it has you in a new beginning. You're creating new projects, new chapters in your life, but it has other people so at a disarray. Yeah. They're worried about this enlightenment. They're trying to figure out how does this withdrawal, this change, this enlightenment affect them. It's, do they still love me? Is this still fair? I'm getting this happened. This enlightenment happened. Them feeling as if, feeling the effects of your withdrawals happen to bring justice for you, to bring things fair for you to feel and experience unconditional love, for the evolution to start, for you to become like the snake charmer, where you're able to see the darkness and have that darkness move in the areas or the ways that you need it to get to where you're trying to go. Something about tonsil stones. You could be having tonsil stones, and that could be clearly a sign. All of a sudden, tonsil stones you could start feeling tonsil stones coming in your mouth. But your patience, while you started to pour into your own cup, pour into your own, or water your own plants, this is a gift. I'm getting a gift to you from you. But I'm hearing this is the way that God straightened your crown. Where other people have tried to bring slander, you walking your journey, you saying what you need to say, you speaking up, you understanding like no is a complete sentence. What you're okay with is what you're okay with. What you're not. And that transformation has gotten to a place of the people that put these burdens on you, these curses, these attachments, or to keep you in a low vibration, has gotten you to a place of others being able to see the gems that you have within, that once was hidden by the snakes that were around you. It's like, I'm hearing if you lay with dogs, you'll get fleas. It's the same thing. It's like you've gotten to a place of abundance or contentment with or without people. I don't care what they think. I don't care how they move. I'm good either way. I'm hearing God is so proud of you. God is so proud of you. It's a energy of you letting your hair down. I'm hearing that song by Willow. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair. But I'm getting that freeness where you were once. I'm seeing someone with the perception of uptight, where they got a tight bun and their clothes are, they got a real very business professional look. But then I'm seeing that moment that they get in the car and they change clothes. I'm seeing a doctor where they're dressed very professional, business professional, and then they go out and they look like city girls. It's that transformation that you had, that peace that you had, has brought forth the scales of balance. Karma, where once there was disharmony, things have gotten to a place of balancing out. God, thank you for the clarification. The things that the snakes that they tried to attach to you was financial restraints and being deceitful when it comes down to like an energy of scarcity. You don't have enough. You won't have enough. There will never be enough. But on your journey, your heart and your love has been opened. This is for a masculine. This is a masculine's read. But the doorway to spirit that you've had to walk through has brought you that greater sense of purpose. Like, you had to walk through all of that for you to have a greater sense of purpose. For you to accept the personal commitments that you had with yourself and to God. And now your wealth has come back. Your stability. It's that change came from spirit. That change came from spirit. You could be seeing 32, 23 a lot. I'm hearing this came from you, by you. Yeah. There was some type of personal healing that needed to be done for you to find the happiness that you've wanted or you've requested. I'm hearing you were afraid to make way for it. Yeah, you had to get to a place of evolving with your soul, knowing that happiness starts within. It's not on the outside, it's from within. And there's a need for you to breathe while you're waiting on things to take shape. I was feeling like a knot in my throat when I told you that it was a masculine's read. You need to get to a place of believing that you can and you will achieve these goals. And today is the opportunity to build the tomorrow that you want. But it starts within you. It starts from you. Masculine, I'm getting that a fear-based energy all of a sudden. You could be afraid once you got to a place of financial restraints or deceit. You got to a place of being afraid, feeling as if there's no balance, or you're not going to be able to balance something out with your finances. You're not going to come back or bounce back. But the more you use your talents and your time to help others, you're becoming more of a powerhouse that is indestructible. These people are not able to break you. Spirit has your back on this one. And that's what other people didn't want you to know. It's a vortex that you stepped into. There was something that opened just for you because of your compassion. Because you softened your heart in respects to other people as well as yourself. Dealing with the situations. You stepped over these difficulties with courage. And you stood your ground where you felt like you needed to. But you also gave whenever there was a need to give. And what I mean by that is you bowed down and was humble. Like, you know what? I was wrong. And your ancestors, people that have passed over, are watching you. I'm getting like they so proud of you. I'm seeing them patting you on the back. Like they proud of you. They like, good job. Good job. I'm hearing you didn't have to take this journey, but you did. You chose to. And that's what's making them so proud. I'm getting like the devil blesses just like God does. And that's why they're saying that you didn't necessarily have to take this journey. This soul journey. You didn't have to necessarily take this. You didn't necessarily have to awaken your heart or your soul, because it was already benefits of you not doing so. And I'm getting like financial benefits. But you made way. You made the time to want to create something new. Y'all saw me shuffling this. And patience back. You've been patient with yourself. You've been patient with your spirit. You've been patient with the people on the outside. I'm getting you've allowed spirit to kind of shine the light where it's needed in areas of your life. You could have been feeling like you've had sandbags tied to you, like weighing you down. This could have been people, this could be places, or this could have been just things that you did or things that you couldn't let go of. But the moment that you let go of it, and you started to seek the truth, it's an energy of... So I think I've told this story before, but I'm getting where when I was younger, when I was about 14, maybe a little bit younger than that, 13, I started reading different biblical books. So I read about Buddhism. At that time, I read pieces of the Quran. I read about the practices of India as well, the practices of Hinduism, as well as just other spiritual practices. And I remember I was raised around a lot of people that were just Christians, Baptists and Southern Baptists, and I hate to say it, but Southern Baptists hit different. And I remember sharing like my interpretation on the Bible. I had prayed I had listened, I had sat in silence, and I remember trying to tell my two aunts and my mom what I was hearing from God, and they sat there and they laughed at me. They condemned me. They kept telling me how I was wrong and how I was this and how I was that. And I sat there and it broke me. And it made me get to a point of not, that was the camel that, the straw that broke the camel's back. So when it came down to a relationship or one with God, like, I didn't necessarily want that no more. I didn't necessarily want that relationship. I didn't want to be associated with a religion that did or responded to people in that manner. And that's what I'm picking up on. There was something that happened to you that kind of changed the way that you moved, the way that you saw life, the way that you encountered the dark and the light. But it's like you revisited that. You realize that whatever that was, that's the first time that you stepped into who you truly were. That was what your passion was. That was what where you supposed to be. That was your light and shining. That was your light shining through. And you got to a place throughout this journey where you decided to kind of fall away from it. It could have been like me, where other people criticized what you were saying and how you felt, and it made you withdraw. It made you feel like you were given too much, or there was too much at stake. And now you've gotten to a place of going back there, whatever it is, realizing that was the goal. That's the goal that you've been searching for all this time. It's like you've danced with darkness long enough. Yeah. You could have been rejected when you shared your passions, when you first became a seeker, when you first became enlightened. This could have been from somebody that was very traditional, this could have been also an organization that's been around for a long time. But they are the ones that brought you on a new journey. On this new journey. I'm hearing that song by Wale Lotus. Like, something could have opened you up. This could have opened you up. This situation. You learning this knowledge. You feeling rejected was the elixir for you to get to a place of viewing things or moving very immaturely. But it also led you down the path of being content with or without people. Realizing where you need to be patient, where you need to rest, and also finding the balance within all of this. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. And until next time, namaste and blessings to you and yours.